Alright, so we have our wall sections made. Now we just need to change the materials in those walls. So I'm going to select a wall. They're all the same, so I can change any of them. It doesn't matter. I'm into edit type. I'm going to edit the structure. Where we left off, we had 3/4 inch material, so that's going to be our wood siding. Below that, we have plywood, some just regular plywood. Below that, we have our 2x4s, and then on the inside of that, we have our 3/4 inch gypsum wall board. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to change our plywood. So I'm going to click this and wait for the little ellipses, the dots to pop up. I'm going to click. And right now, so we picked plywood sheathing because that's the closest. But we can actually modify this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click plywood sheathing and duplicate it. And I'm going to call this new one PLTW siding. So now we're in PLTW siding. We want to change what this is going to look like. So come here to the bottom to the asset browser. This is how you change the appearance. So let's see if I can expand this here a little bit. So we want to come into the appearance library. I'm going to open up that, and then I'm going to come to wood. And then I'm going to keep scrolling down. And I realize that I'm not even in the right spot. So what is more closer to wood siding than wood? Actually siding. So we're going to select siding. And then we're going to select, let's see what we got in here. So some nice cedar, that's pretty. We're going to select some wood, horizontal cedar. And over here, these little arrows, I'm going to click this. And as I click that, you can see it actually goes in and actually changes my PLTW siding appearance. So that's done, so I can click this out. So now I have my siding. So this is if I do a render or do a detail view, this is how it's going to look. But we're going to be working a lot with the shaded view, so let's go in and actually change that. So if we shade it, this is how it's going to look. And let's make it something that's a little bit closer to the actual color. So let's find, this is kind of a lighter grayish. So let's kind of come down here, kind of a yellow, orangish, grayish color. You can see it's kind of tan. That works. And for the surface pattern, so if we see this from the outside, let's just make this some good old classic horizontal. And let's just do this guy. Okay, and the cut pattern, we're not going to worry about the cut pattern for our siding right now. So I'm going to hit OK, or I'm going to hit apply, and hit OK. So now you can see my material has changed to PLTW siding. So then I'm going to come into my plywood. I'm going to hit the ellipses. I'm going to see what this looks like. Because I'm not doing anything to it, it's just kind of there. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to hit OK. My lumber, softwood lumber, that's already a 2x4. We don't need to change that. And the last thing I need to change is my gypsum wall board. So, this, again, not going to change. I think it's sitting pretty good. It's white, looks great, and we're going to hit OK. So that is how you actually go in and customize your actual materials. So just to explore that one more time, let's just go back to my PLTW siding. So a really powerful tool with this is if you come in here to appearance, you can actually change the image that's applied. So you could, I mean, any picture you find from the internet or anything, you can actually upload into here. Just make sure you make a new material. so you don't change any of the ones that are already preloaded. And there's anything else that we need to fix while we're in here. I don't think so. So we're going to hit OK, and we're going to hit OK, and we're going to hit Apply, and we're going to hit OK. So now we can check this out. We're going to come up here to View, click 3D View, and boom, there she is in all of its glory. So this is my, I come down here to the bottom. This is my display options. So shaded is probably the most solid one to use. It's very easy on your graphics card, and you can still kind of see what's going on here. So there's two things to change views. This is level of detail. Medium is fine for most things, and then display style. The default is something called hidden line. That's just the black and white version. And then if you want to, so we have shading, and then we have realistic. And then later on, I'll show you how to actually render this where it becomes almost like a photograph. So that is how we change our materials for a wall.